and welcome to Smoogleville, everyone. And in this episode we're going to be looking at a system of storage that is made possible by something called French Cleats, and I want to thank my friend Rob for giving me this idea, a fantastic idea and a great way of doing storage when you're not quite sure exactly what the final product should look like or where things are going to be in your workshop. I knew I needed some storage on this wall here, but I've got some equipment coming in, there'll be some additional tools eventually, and so I may need to move stuff around, things sticking out this far might need to be over here or over there, whatever it is, but this is a very flexible system, so we can put these wherever we want basically using these French cleats. Very simple idea. I'll show you. We've got a chamfered piece of timber there. I've cut a 45 on the table saw, and that sort of just hangs in there, and then I can attach things to this and get a very good strong grip of that, and of course I can move it at any time. So as you can see, I've got a shelf here, so if I want to take that up higher I can do so. Take this one out, let's move these over, and then just put this here, for example. You know, whatever I need to do, I can do it. There's my charging bench now, for example, right? So, it's a great idea. I'll show you how to build them right now. Let's take a look. So I've marked the center. This board is about 5/8 thick. And so I've just marked, to get an angle on this, I've just marked 1/4 inch back off the center line there. And then I've used the set square, the quick square there, to mark the 45-degree angle. I'm now going to eye this up and line that up with the blade. It's also at a 45 angles. Excellent. So we've created a number of cleats now. We're ready to place these on the wall this way up, and then we can hang things using this angle here to put brackets, shelves, whatever I need. So let's get these on the wall. Okay, let's get some parallel lines on the wall so we can get these cleats set, and then we can make some brackets and so on to screw them on with. So it's just, I think I'll mark the underneath. Just gonna pre-drill these just to make it easier when I'm actually installing them on the wall. Alright, we're ready to get some of these on the wall. There's the first one. Let's get that lined up with the pre-marks on the wall there. Okay, looks good. Wind her end. Okay. Come on. Got a screw missing or it fell out. So let's start with a simple bracket. I've got some nice inch thick pine here. I'm going to just offer that up to make sure that this would, so I've got room for this. This will touch the wall. I'm going to cut out a section here in the shape of that cleat, basically, with a little bit of space on it, so that I can, let's give it a bit of, I want to give it plenty of meat up here. It's going to be about a 45 angle. I'll work that out in just a moment, but I'm going to just mark it here. All right, and then we know the depth, of course. We can get that from here. So I can mark that right across there, and then I'll just use a set square to get my my angle. So I'm going to give it a bit more room like that. I'll put my set square on here. We'll cut that out, and we should be able to drop that on like that. All right, let's try that. Okay, let's cut this out. Okay, so we can see that part fits onto the cleat, and we can just drop that on there. I've got enough clearance, and that's resting on there pretty strong, you know. And I can put it anywhere I like on here and move them at will. Love it. Right, let's look at some shelf options and some other ideas I've seen where we can use these French cleats to hold certain bits of equipment and tools and make shelves and so on. So there you go folks, a homemade adjustable shelving system using French cleats. A very simple idea of using an angled piece of wood that allows you to come up with all kinds of different ways of mounting things on the wall and then being able to move them whenever you need. So see you next time on Smoogleville, folks. That's cool. Okay, excellent.